If you thought WWE was done releasing talent, well, we got more breaking news. We got a couple more releases that are absolutely shocking, and we're going to talk about it right here on the Ango Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ango, and if you guys want more pro wrestling news, rumors, and analysis, you're going to click that subscribe button. At 100,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a World Championship replica belt. Your choice, WWE, AEW, it doesn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we made a video. There was breaking news late after SmackDown that several WWE superstars were released. There has been more. 24 hours, not even 24 hours later, we have more releases, and these are actually shocking to me. I genuinely don't understand what WWE is doing here. And if you guys have watched my videos on WWE releases in the past, then you know exactly how I feel, but maybe you haven't watched those videos in the past. Maybe you don't know how I feel. Let me just make it really clear in this video. I do not like the idea of people getting released from their contracts from a multi-billion-dollar company. I understand it's not fair. I understand it's business, and this is what businesses do, but the human side of me just doesn't like it. When people get released, that means they're leaving an opportunity that pays them to take care of their family. And as always, I'm going to side with the humans on that. Okay, let's talk about it. Today, WWE has released Giovanni Vinci. Let's kick things off with Giovanni Vinci. They took him out of Imperium. And I get it. Ludwig Kaiser is fantastic, and he's doing good stuff in the singles role. But tag team wrestling in WWE is not a focus. It hasn't been a focus. And yes, they might start focusing on it a little bit here and there, but it's not a priority for the company. So Giovanni Vinci gets split up. He goes to SmackDown. He loses in like 3 seconds to Apollo Crews, and they don't do anything else with him. I don't know who this man pissed off in the WWE. I don't know what their plan was, but this is a guy that could bring some really good quality matches to your mid-card, especially for the United States Championship. Okay, let's say you don't want him in a singles role. Why not keep Imperium together? That is something I'll never understand. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. But for some reason, WWE has decided to drop Giovanni Vinci. Okay, that one some people probably saw coming because they see him not on TV. But still, it's odd. The next release that we have really shocked me. Isla Dawn. Isla Dawn was released from the company. Now, WWE's women's tag team division is pretty much always been shit. The women's tag team division has never really meant anything. Yeah, it's been a little bit of improvement now since obviously since Triple H took over, but let me be very clear here. You don't push Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. It's weird because in NXT they were doing great stuff. Nonetheless, they let Isla Dawn go as well. Again, WWE just simply didn't have plans. Now, what does that mean for Alba Fire? I don't know, but at the very least, I hope this isn't a sign that they're giving up on her either. Because Alba Fire and Isla Dawn were really, really good talents. Both could have been really good for the mid-card women's titles if you don't want them tag teaming. For now, Alba Fire is safe. Then we have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, who have been released by the WWE. We should have seen this coming, right? AJ Styles moved to Raw, the OC not being on TV, WWE never having plans for the OC, never having plans for Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. I don't understand this. WWE has essentially said, screw the tag team division. Because the OC have been released, and yesterday we saw Akam and Razar released as well. And they obviously don't give a shit about the women's tag team division when you consider the fact that Isla Dawn was released as well. So now WWE has released all this talent. Clearly, they have more coming. At some point, they have more coming. I won't defend $1 billion company on this. I honestly don't care. I just want to make that very clear. WWE's show is great. I'm not going to defend this company. I never will, never have when it comes to releases. I understand business is business, and I understand that's logical for a business to make those decisions. I don't care. I don't like it. I don't like it when Tony Khan does it, and I don't like it when WWE does it. I'm not going to like it when a wrestling company releases talent. You're making money. You're profitable. You have an area on television where you need more talent being utilized, and you're not utilizing them. And then the solution, instead of utilizing them, is to cut them. It just simply doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. SmackDown has a lackluster mid-card in comparison to Raw. In comparison to NXT. You want suitable challengers for Shinsuke? You let your talent go out there and wrestle. Go look at Raw. Sheamus, Ludwig, Penta, Chad Gable, Pete Dunne. Plenty of people in there. There's a lot more, but there's plenty of people. Braun Breaker, plenty of them that go out there and absolutely kill it in the mid-card. You're telling me Gio Vinci and Carmelo Hayes can't go out there and wrestle on Friday Night SmackDowns on a 3-hour show where they need a little bit more of a boost and let them wrestle for 15 minutes to build up the U.S. title scene alongside LA Knight, Shinsuke Nakamura? Apollo Crews was just injured. You're telling me you couldn't find TV time? How about some suitable challengers for Chelsea Green and Lyra Valkyria? You're telling me you couldn't find anything for Blair Davenport? You couldn't find an opportunity to build up some storylines to beef up those divisions? WWE loss is somebody else's gain, obviously. So AEW and TNA are definitely going to be paying attention. New Japan Pro Wrestling will pay attention. But obviously it just needs to be said. This is ridiculous. I don't care. I don't care if you fucking love WWE or not. It's ridiculous. So these are the releases that we got. The OC, it's interesting. You got Tama Tonga Loa. You got Finn Balor and AJ Styles. You're telling me you couldn't find something really cool to do? And I'm never going to advocate for somebody else to get released in place of somebody else, too. Let me just make that really clear, too. But I think it's really confusing and really disappointing. And it's a shame, man. It's a real shame. So, their loss is somebody else's gain. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ango Show. I'll keep you updated along the way. Peace.